Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Grim Report. It is that time of day when the Grim Report is on here. Well, guys, this is gonna be fun. This is interesting. You see, there was this creature that washed up on Laiki beach. It was a beach somewhere, and they got these people. They're scratching their heads. It's like, what is this thing? Someone snapped the photo before returning to the ocean. So they captured a photo of this thing. They're really not sure what it is. Megan Porter, assistant professor of biology at the University of Hawaii at Moa, says it's an argonaut, also known as a paper Nautilus. But it's neither made from paper nor is it that word again. I won't say it. It's actually a type of pelagic octopus, normally found in the open ocean. Its shell only can be found on females. Basically, only females of the creature have shells. What type shows its shells of the females, a particularly group of an octopus, makes themselves as protection for their eggs. So it's an egg case that can carry around with them. You know, we got these egg cartons. Basically, they can carry around one of those egg cartons, but it's not an egg carton. It's it's an actual egg. It is an egg carton of sorts, but while they're developing them, while they're growing, whatever. Porter's explained she don't think that they come to close to shore very often, or they're out at times. The people aren't out in the water, so have one more show up shore where people can actually see it is actually rare. Porter believes the creatures have either been drawn in by lights or caught in a wave, like wash up ashore and something like that. But the female agronaut, we'll call it agro, was severely damaged in casing, and the eggs encounter a depth of about 20 centimeters and covered with southern coast of Turkey. Ew. Female agronaut well, I'll just call it agro, with severely damaged in cases. Well, I mean, seriously, this is a rare sighting of a creature that probably nobody's seen, because they didn't even know what it was to begin with. And it was a female. They said she could have washed ashore some form of fashion, and been attracted by the sunlight, got a little too close to shore. And luckily they got a picture of this thing. But this thing is a rare sighting. And Grim does rare, and it being an octopus, Grim also does weird. So, but for this to be seen as rare is why I wanted to get a hold of this, guys. Because rare is kind of like what you would talk about like a cryptid. In a way. People rarely see Bigfoot. People rarely see Dogman. People rarely see this creature. How do we know this creature is not a basis of a cryptid? We don't. What I'm getting at, guys, is that just because something's rarely seen does not mean it does not exist. Just because you rarely see something does not mean it does not exist. People, these things are at below the red line, way below when they're on the water. I'm pretty sure if they were close to the ocean, close to the surface, we'd see them more. But it's rare to see these creatures. Probably even rarer to get a photograph of them. And that's just like Bigfoot. They rarely get a photo, and if they do, it's usually blurry. Dogman, they rarely get a photo of it, or there's a rare sighting of either one of them. And there you have it. There was photograph evidence of this creature. This creature has been seen, but rarely been seen. Except the bottom of the ocean, well, not bottom, but, at a certain zone in the ocean. Rarely seen. But they took a picture of it. This thing's real. Yeah, people claim, yet they still claim Bigfoot's not real. Dogman's not real. Why is that? There's no body. They've never seen. They've never seen a body of this creature. They've been pictures. What if their picture was blurry? Huh? There was no evidence that it was there other than that picture. What if it looked like it had 3 eyes? Or, you get what I'm saying? Just because something's a rare sighting of something does not mean it does not exist. Just because science has not seen these creatures does not mean they do not exist. There have been plenty of sightings of Dogman, plenty of sightings of Bigfoot. Very few sightings of this creature, yet it exists. I rest my case. But without scientific evidence, without someone from the scientific community seeing something like this, like Bigfoot or actual scientific community, I'm not talking about these hunters who go out hunting. I'm not talking about a cryptozoologist. They're going in there wanting to believe. You don't need someone who's wanting to believe, who believes. You want someone who doesn't believe to see these things. I'm not talking, they've seen them a dozen times, but yet they still don't believe. That's no longer you no longer believing. That's just you not wanting to believe. There's a difference there. A big difference. But the thing is that some of these creatures that have been seen don't want to be seen. Think about that. They hide for a reason. So, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, they took a picture of a rare creature, of a rare octopus called the agro something. Like I said, it's called an agro. I spelled out what it was. So, if you guys want to look it up, go ahead. It's fine. There are a few people that I would love for you to go check out. If you like my stuff, if you hadn't already subscribed to these people, then you definitely need to check them out. Number 1, Vault of Nightmares. 2, The Cave of the Librarian. 3, Dark Waters. 4, Chaos Theory Productions. 5, Vamp Lugosi. 6, Wicked One. Check them out. You'll love their stuff. If you like mine, then you're going to love their stuff. They're a little bit more narrative. a lot more talkative than me on certain subjects. If you guys haven't already, subscribe, like if you like the video, leave a comment if you want to discuss something further about this. Please do note I did look this up on Coast to Coast. Not word for word. Of course not. I gotta do my editing. Not like I must say anything because, well, YouTube won't let me monetize anything, so I don't. And I wouldn't if I could. Let me think. What is there? What is there? What is else is there? Oh, yeah. That's right. Good luck. Good night. God bless.